Well, it's the 1st of July. Plane is back online. And you can see I got the cowlings off. This is the left engine that did not have any cylinder work done on it, but did have a lot of things taken off and checked. So what I do is I check and make sure all the spark plugs are tight just by checking them with my fingers. Make sure the mags are tight, that the ground wire for the mag is on. You look for any fuel stains, you kind of pull on stuff. You look at the oil filter, which has a safety wire. You make sure the safety wire is on the correct way. Let me take the camera and show you. So the safety wire here, the oil filter would go counterclockwise. You make sure that the wire is on the correct way so that it can't go anymore this way. I haven't seen them put on backwards, but just in case. Turbocharger here, everything was fine there, nothing much done. You make sure there's no wires touching anything and that the exhaust is back on like it's supposed to be. It was run and checked for oil leaks, but you look again, here's another safety wire here which wasn't touched. You just look in general to make sure that the shop didn't miss anything. Second set of eyes never hurts. The prop did have a seal done inside, and he ran that. It feels normal. Coming to this side, same thing. You check all the spark plug wires, make sure they're tight, and make sure the plugs are tight on both sides. You just look, make sure nothing touching the exhaust. The wires are all good. The starter's tight. And this side, here's your oil vacuum pump. Looking for a nap. Here's a little towel here. It's got some oil under that. Oh, there you go. I found something. Okay, so that looks good. That wasn't touched anyway. And let's now you can see he wrote on here the compression for each cylinder. That's on that side, and then this side I don't see the number in there. 50, there it is, 57 75 69. So that's that side. Let's go to the other side. Now here's where you got to pay really close attention. Number one, propeller not touched, so you don't have to spend too much attention to there. This cylinder was replaced along with this one with the better paint. So again, you check all the spark plugs and the wires, make sure they're on tight, and they are. There's no leaking. Put your fingers under there. No leaking from the cylinders, clean as could be. He said he ran it a few times. Nice job here of sealing up the spark plug wires where the baffles go in so you can keep correct flow. I did check the oil here. Again, checking the oil filter, it's done properly. Now here's what broke. This was the alternate air box. This wire was broken here, and they had to have a whole new cable made from scratch. So that was a little bit of a delay. Turbocharger here looks good. Vacuum pump there, oil air separator. All the exhaust looks good, no wires on it. It might be a little herky-jerky on the video, but just trying to hold it and do the check-in at the same time. So that's good. This was the cylinder here in the middle. You can tell by the new paint that was done. Here's your starter. Looks all good here. Looking down, it's spotless. Not a drip of oil anywhere. And like I said, the engine's been run a few times. So I declare that the engines are good to test fly and at least do a run-up. So before I put everything, take a look at this, pan this junk on the ground, I want to go through and show you all the crazy stuff that I got here. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. So I got jumper cables, and a spare starter. A service manual, because by FAA law, the plane can't be worked on even by an A&P without access to a service manual. First aid kit, tire inflator that's run on cigarette lighter, spare headsets. Oh, what do you know? 2 more starters. What an idiot, 2 more starters. Battery charger that plugs into an AC. Here's the Powerall adapter I've had to use for a dead battery, and the connector to hook it up to on the left side under the wing. Coming to here, the all-important, Oakland Raiders blanket. FAA instrument charts here. MRI in case you land and don't kill yourself and you're hungry and you got to eat something. 6 headsets. A couple of pairs of reading glasses, sunglasses, a red flashlight, a regular flashlight. This goes in the plane. Crescent wrench, some tape, handheld, my VFR GPS, another blanket, spare batteries. Over here is some Jeppesen flight charts. Of course, my toolkit with gloves and safety wire, pliers and safety wire and hydraulic oil and nuts and bolts and cotter pins. This is an emergency potty, since I don't have a built-in potty. You can thank the wife for that one. Over here is a full toolkit with sockets, vice grips, Allen wrenches, everything. Spare oil. This goes in the wing locker. Spare oil, windshield cleaner, rags. Of course, your wash all, wax all, extra oxygen tubing, big flashlight, chalks. They're the gloves I should have been wearing. Here they are, found them. The usual fuel cup and a screwdriver, which goes in here. So that is all the junk. It's a lot of junk in the trunk. And I forgot to add something. I'm carrying 2 different size tubes. One for the main and one for each of the mains, just one. And then the front one's a different size. So I have those because if you're down somewhere with a flat tire and a bad tube and the shop can't get this for a day or 2, or anyway, so I stupidly carry spare tubes also. All right, the annual is complete. This is a test flight. It's my personal rule to only fly by myself on the first flight. So a thorough pre-flight was done. Let's fire it up. Okay, so it fired up. I got oil pressure on both sides. We filled it up with fuel. Let's taxi for takeoff. Brake check. You must have changed the pads because they feel not soft, but like they're not grabbing, like the pads have to break into the rotors. Okay, so we got all our senses on high alert here, watching everything. It sure sounds good. Feels good to be back in the saddle again. Nice day here, 80-something degrees out, beats the heck out of the 100
forever it was. We'll see how good a photographer the wife can be, a videographer. She's going to walk to the runway. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, we still got to get the ATIS here, do the regular stuff. So I haven't been in the air for 5 weeks. You get a little rusty.
Auburn Municipal Airport Automated Weather Observation 2101 Zulu weather. Wind 230 at 6 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000 feet. Niner Celsius, 2.13 Celsius. Altimeter 298 inches of mercury. Remarks, density altitude 3,500 feet.
All right, let's get the wind again.
Auburn Municipal Airport Automated Weather Observation 2102 Zulu weather. Wind 230 at 5 knots.
Straight out departure to the north.
Where is he? Okay, so we're gonna.
Cherokee 852 for November is 5.5 on the 45. Looking for the outbound traffic. Auburn.
We're gonna do the checklist really carefully. All right, throttle setting 1700 left engine. Check. Alternator switch to charge. Check. Magnetos. 1, 2, good. Prop check. And that's the one he changed the seal on, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I don't feel like any single engine work today. Okay, props check. Vacuum source check. Oil temperature check. Now we repeat for the right engine.
Auburn traffic, Cherokee 852 for November is 4 miles on the 45 for runway 25, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, departing aircraft Cessna. We have you in sight.
Okay, throttle setting 1700. Alternator switch to right, check for charge, check. Magnetos.
Have a good flight. Have
Check.
you sight as well.
Check.
Very good, thank you.
Props. Check. Vacuum. Check. Oil temperature. Check. Okay, trim control set to takeoff. It's way up nose high because they were working on it. So trim set to takeoff. Check. I'm going slow here. Alternate air, check in. This is a new alternate air. Oh, I got a new button. Yeah, he's right. They don't match. I'm going to have to ask for another one. All right, alternate air, check. In. Check. Cowflaps, check open. They are. Wing flap 0, they are. Let's just cycle them just to make sure. Down and up. Okay, I looked and they were configured properly on the ground. Wing flap 0, flight control. This is very important because sometimes after an annual, they might rig it backwards. So thumbs up is what you want. So thumbs up.
Tango Delta 3 mile 45 left traffic 25 at Auburn.
Aileron up. Thumbs up. Check. Free and correct. Rudders are working. Flight control's free and correct. Cabin doors and windows locked. All right, so let's go ahead and close it up. Flight instruments and radio set. Okay, we got 22.7, that's right. We're not going anywhere. All right, boost pumps on low.
North American 97 Alpha Whiskey on 20 fast for landing runway 25 over.
All right, let's get some air going here. Let's see who's in the pattern around here. Test. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec, about to take runway 25, left close traffic, maintenance check, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Bonanza 0 Tango Delta turning left downwind 25, Auburn.
Okay, 1 on the downwind, 120 out.
Cherokee 852 for November is turning left base, runway 25, Auburn.
Okay, 1 on base. So we're good. 25. Oh, I got the brakes on. Power up.
Traffic, Cessna 734 Delta X-rays leaving the frequency, Auburn traffic.
Looks good. Fuel pump's on, looks good.
Auburn traffic, Cherokee 852 for
We're launching.
Final runway 25, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec is on the roll, 25, left close traffic. Auburn.
All right, there's 60. It's a hot day today, so let's get the density altitude. 80. There's 90. There's 100. Tap the brakes. Pull the gear up. Watch it in the mirror. Come on up. Okay, coming up.
Auburn traffic, Bonanza 0 Tango Delta left base 25, number 2, full stop, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, left crosswind for 25, Auburn, left close traffic. Touch and go.
So we're gonna leave, we're gonna get to pattern altitude here. And for breaking the cylinders in on the right engine, we have mineral oil on the right engine.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, left downwind for 25, Auburn, left close traffic, low approach, Auburn.
So, okay, there's 22. I'll just go to 2200. I'm gonna take the,
Auburn traffic, 0 Tango Delta, final 25, Auburn.
we're gonna take the power down to 75%, which is full cruise power. And what you need to do is you need to run it hard, and then
Auburn traffic, Cherokee 852 for November is clear, runway 25, Auburn.
and then 65%. You need to alternate it so that the rings will seat. I feel vibration. A whole lot of it. I can't even read the GPS, it's vibrating. Well, let's do a low approach here.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, left base, runway 25, Auburn, low approach, left close traffic.
So we can leave the gear up.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, 1 mile final, low approach, Auburn, left close traffic, runway 25.
If he doesn't get off the runway, I'll just offset.
Petaluma traffic, Skyline
There he goes.
314 Romeo, 8 miles north of the airport, descending for a full stop landing for 11.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, upwind, runway 25, left close traffic, Auburn.
Auburn traffic, North American 97 Alpha Whiskey, I'm 10 miles south. I'll enter a left 360 overhead runway 25 for a low approach.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, left crosswind, Alpha 25, Auburn, left close traffic.
Threshold, Cherokee 852 for November.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, left downwind, runway 25, left close traffic, low approach, Auburn.
All right, so we're going to keep the full power in. I got to see which engine is vibrating. So we're going to reduce power on the right engine, and the vibration smoothed out.
Cherokee 24 November, threshold.
Now I'm going to reduce power on the left engine. Put power in the right engine. I got vibration. Right engine is vibrating.
Cherokee 24 November threshold, do you copy?
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec is left base, 25, Auburn, low approach.
Threshold, Bonanza 0 Tango Delta. Can I get the gas down hangar 44 until west end?
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 in Quebec, turning final, runway 25, Auburn, low approach, left close traffic.
Say again for threshold.
Bonanza 0 Tango Delta down at hangar 44 on the west end. Looking for avgas to the spot.
Yeah, I'll be down there in just a few minutes.
If I'm not here, the credit card is on the passenger seat.
Traffic Twin Cessna, want to come back upwind, runway 7, turn in left crosswind, runway 25, Auburn, left crosswind, off of 25, left close traffic, Auburn.
Petaluma traffic, 314 Romeo is north of the airfield along the hills, and we'll be maneuvering from the 45 for a 11, Petaluma.
So we're going to cool the engines off now.
Auburn traffic tower, American 97 Alpha Whiskey 45 to initial over the bridge for left 360 overhead runway 25 Auburn.
What altitude are you going to do that at, North American?
Roger, I'm letting down to 2005. I'm going to do a left 360 overhead, low approach, pitch up to downwind, full stop, if you'll do that.
Okay, the question was what altitude, because I'm here doing a maintenance run over the airport.
2,500.
Okay, we'll go down to 2,000 and do our thing. Break, Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, want to come back left base, continuing to final. We're going to do a racetrack pattern over the airport, 2,000.
Why don't you go up a little higher and leave me? I'm at 2005. Why don't you go up a little higher and hold clear for a minute? I'd appreciate it.
Okay, we'll switch gears here and we'll go up higher. We're going 3,500 above the airport.
Thank you. Break 97 Alpha Whiskey is initial now for left 360 overhead low approach.
This will give me a chance to put some
Country traffic, Stinson.
full power
What's your
in.
mic? We're departing the area on a left 45, climbing through 1,500. Country.
All right, so I'll stay up here at 3,500.
Auburn traffic, Hawker Sea Fury 85 Sierra Fox is 8 miles to the south, and at 6,000 feet. I'm going to orbit overhead until the racetracks are done, then I will come in and land. Auburn traffic 97 Alpha Whiskey, let's break to downwind, runway 25.
And is that a Hawker coming into Auburn?
Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm going to be 3,500. How many minutes out are you?
About 2.
Okay, I'll just stay at 3,500. Why don't you go ahead and get in behind myself and North American, in front of us, I mean.
Okay, I'm at 6,000 feet. I'm going to get overhead and then I'll circle down and stay out of your way.
Okay, do you have TCAS?
It's a Hawker Sea Fury. It's a piston fighter.
I got you. I understand.
Auburn traffic 97 Alpha Whiskey, left base 25, I'll be a full stop this time.
And Auburn area traffic, Twin Cessna, want to come back 3,500, circling overhead. I'm on a extended left crosswind to the downwind.
Okay, the Sea Fury is going to cross overhead at 5,000 feet to the north, and I'll make a big wide crosswind and left downwind to land.
All right, the vibration comes in when I reduce fuel down to the normal. If I have fuel all the way up, there's no vibration.
Country traffic, Sea Ray 6.
97 Alpha Whiskey, I am clear midfield. Go for it, Dan.
runway.
And Twin Cessna, the Sea Fury's ahead of you and just between you and the runway now.
What do you make tally ho on that? You're at my 11 o'clock now, no factor.
Okay, I'm descending into the pattern. I'm going to drop in below you and make a full stop landing on 25.
Nut Tree traffic, Stinson 42 Mike. We're about 4 miles to the northwest of Nut Tree, climbing through 2,800 to going to 4,500 en route to Bill.
Cover traffic for Cessna, Winter, Quebec. Still overhead 3,500. Left base at 3,500. Going to make one more circle and then come in for a full stop.
Okay, the Sea Fury is a wide crosswind off the just to the south of Highway 49 or the west of Highway 49. And I'm entering a left downwind now. I'll be at 2,500. I'll be full stop runway 25.
And Twin Cessna has you in sight. I'm just about overhead on 25 now. 3,500. Slowing down and going to follow you in.
Thank you.
Good communication work.
5 uniforms taking runway 25. Left 270, climb Auburn 3.
Okay, and take off from Auburn. I'm currently overhead, descending out of 3,200 to enter the traffic.
My takeoff speed's about 60 knots. I'll be watching for you. I got you on scope.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's break, and he's abeam me now. I got first notch of flaps in.
Common traffic, Twin Cessna, Winter, Quebec, turning left crosswind, 25, descending out of 2,800. Full stop, Auburn.
Okay, Hawker Sea Fury left face 25, full stop Auburn. 3 in the green.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, Winter, Quebec, turning left downwind, runway 25, Auburn. Full stop, 2,500.
Yeah, okay. Stay off the radio a minute, please, for a couple of seconds. Break. Can check tail wheel lock. Yeah, tail wheel's locked. He's doing fine. And runway's clear. Sea Fury left base 25, full stop.
All right, so gas, check. Undercarriage, put it down. Mixer's up, props up. We're going full flat.
Petaluma traffic, sure. 321 Delta Victor is at 3,000.
Got a green.
Descending.
We're good.
9 miles to the southeast for inbound for Petaluma.
Traffic Twin Cessna, Winter, Quebec, left base 25, Auburn. Full stop.
Hey, 18 Quebec, Jerry, how you doing?
Good. Who's this?
I follow you on YouTube. I watch all your videos. I like them.
Oh, terrific. I'm going to be posting this one, but plane needs more work.
As always, 321 Delta Victor.
Break. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, Winter, Quebec, turning final 25, Auburn. Full stop.
Okay, I got everything good. Got a green. Speed's right.
321 Delta Victor, 7.
Auburn traffic, experimental 75 uniforms on the left downwind, climb through 2,700, Auburn.
All right, Hawker guy, you got to get off. I don't want to do a go around. And he's clearing.
Petaluma traffic, sure. 321 Delta Victor's on a 6-mile 45.
No worries. Good job, Kenny. Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to Echo. Get a peek of this guy.
You go ahead.
Winter, Quebec, it's clearing the active at Echo in front of the other one and Hawker and going to parking. We're clear now of 25, Auburn.
All right, well, I get vibration at normal fuel flow on the right engine. At high fuel flow, it's okay. That's the engine that had 2 cylinders. So, as soon as I put the plane in its spot, give the shop a call. Anyway, so that was our test flight, and that's why I do it. And thanks for riding along.